There are so many ways that being a perfectionist is just a total mind trip because the ways that we try to be perfect end up moving us further away from perfection. And there is no example of that is better than what I'm calling the paradox of strength. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today in this quick little mini episode. Ready? Let's go. Good day, good people. It's me, your favorite life coach and podcast host, Coach Elizabeth, and I am back again with another quick and dirty, short little episode because I don't have a lot to say, but what I do have to say is important and it's meaningful, and that's why we're here. Okay, so we're talking about perfectionism and the paradox of strength. So, you know what a paradox is, right? A paradox is something that seems true, but it's actually contrary. That's probably not at all the official definition, but it's going to come together in a minute as I keep talking. So, let's talk about how perfectionists how one of the characteristics of the perfectionist mindset is having the tendency to want to be strong, to hold yourself to the standard of being strong. And being strong can look different for different kinds of perfectionists. I remember we've talked about the different types of perfectionism personalities, but here are some examples of what being strong can look like. Being strong can look like pushing through. Being strong can look like ignoring pain, right? And working through the pain, working past the pain, right? Pain is just weakness leaving your body, right? Um, Being strong can look or sound like just enduring when things are really hard and persevering and letting that be your default. And if you're really creative as a perfectionist, being strong is what you're telling yourself you're doing when you are putting the needs of other people ahead of your own needs, right? And on paper, all of these things can sound really, really admirable, right? Like we are making ourselves more likely for success if we are the kind of person that can push through tough times and just endure difficulties. And if we can just learn how to be disciplined enough to work past or through the pain, right? Or if we can learn how to delay our own gratification, right? While we're working towards an end goal. All of that sounds like something we're trying to get behind, right? But here's the thing, the ultimate lie of perfectionism is that one, perfection does not exist. And so the standards that we hold ourselves to in an attempt to try to be perfect are themselves based on smoke and mirrors, right? They're not actually the things that will get us there. And so when you are trying to tell yourself that being strong is what it takes, and being strong means pushing through when what you really need is a break or a rest, or it means ignoring pain in your body or emotional distress that you're experiencing, or when being strong means that you are compromising on your values instead of advocating for yourself in a certain situation, or when you tell yourself that being strong means neglecting yourself for the sake of other people, that definition of strength actually weakens you. It hastens your demise because you are ignoring the feedback. So, all feelings are feedback, and feelings like pain that in the perfectionism mindset, you're going to tell yourself, I just need to push through. A feeling like pain means you're shutting down the feedback that pain has to offer you. And instead, you are ignoring some place in your life that needs attention and tending to. And so when you ignore something that needs a little love and attention and you let it be, it doesn't just go away, it festers and it intensifies and it becomes harder to deal with. And so the paradox of strength in the context of a perfectionist mindset is that in your efforts to be strong, you are making yourself weaker. And so, my friend, I just wanted to drop that little nugget in your spirit. Chew on that as you go through the rest of this week. Think about all of the ways that you are telling yourself to just be strong and to just push through. And instead of taking yourself at your word, instead of just acting on that, ask yourself, what is it that I need to feel strong? And just see how that feels. See what comes up there instead. And of course, if you need some support and if you are interested in taking this work deeper and seeing how strong you can actually be by learning to actually acknowledge and address what feels like a weakness, holla at your girl. I'm the coach for you. Just book a call with me to talk about working together with my one-on-one coaching program. And the link to get on my calendar is right in the show notes for your convenience because I like to make things easy for you. All right. That's it and that's all. This was already longer than I intended it to be, but thank you for listening. I'll be back in your ears next week with another episode. Have a great one. Peace.